oh, look, we have a room that has heat in it.
Yeah, well, that's the way I was when we first got here. When we first got here, it was like 28 degrees. This is just wrong. And it didn't take me long to realize the sun does not shine during the winter in the north. It really doesn't, ladies.
It's gray skies.
And
oh my gosh.
I was thinking, no wonder the freaking
it does. The colder it gets, the sunnier it gets.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I can understand why people commit suicide over the holidays. What with this freaking grayness all the time? It was ridiculous.
It's more so because the people you already have women drivers on the road and you apply ice and snow, it makes it worse.
Of course. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are ranking Looney Tunes and Bugs Bunny comic book covers tonight. And we have the Lester sisters with us. They insisted on this. Threatened violence. It was kind of odd because usually they're so kind and so nice. But
Amy had a gun.
What?
Everybody run. The Lester sisters had a gun.
What?
Old people know. Old people remember.
Even the cat remembers.
Yeah. I keep trying to tell Gail we do not own a cat. I couldn't bring Pistachio down earlier today because the cat was here. It's ridiculous. It is freaking ridiculous. Now I tried, by the way, to get us a little cartoon intro with but it did not work. And I feel a little bad about that because I wanted there's this whole video and everything with the Looney Tunes singing Christmas carols, and I was going to open with that, but I tried to download it and it would not. So unfortunately, that is a thing. And they changed this now. It's media assets.
Media.
So add video. Let's see if I can't do that right here. Because, yeah, that was the whole point. I was going to have a little fa la 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 from the Bugs Bunny crew. It just wasn't working. Then I wanted the ending. That's all, folks. Nope. Not happening, ladies and gentlemen. All right, but you know what? We do have the covers, so let's get this thing going. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have here?
Bugs Bunny comics.
To my wandering eyes may appear. All righty, and we have the Lesters. The Lesters first, then RDV, then Eric, and hello to all. So let's pop that up there. So, okay, Lesters, you get to start us off today.
Oh,
okay. Cool. Let me put the go for book one.
That's not first for us. Yeah. Okay.
One. And hello to everybody in the chat. What's up? That's why so many people suffer from SAD. Sad. Hatchet for Venk. Started earlier tonight, only 9 minutes late. Exactly. Hi, Amy and Melissa. Good to, the sad thing is this was prepared earlier today. We were ready to go so much earlier. The thing is I found some this happens quite a bit, by the way. I find comics that were in the auction, but I do not have they don't have a name. Like the pages, these books didn't make it to whomever's pages, so I had to go through and kind of figure out whose was whose or whom's was whom's. This was yours, right, RDV?
Maybe.
And this, I believe, was Jim's. Archie's Lovin' was Darkness Comes. Amazing Spider-Man 314 was RDV's. I believe Glory turned out to be KRENIZ. Superman Man of Steel. I don't know. That was RDV. And the Iron Man was RDV. The Dennis the Menace was Darkness Comes. And I got this one mixed up with one that went to Trusty. That was the reason why I couldn't find it. Trusty had this one, and Jim had the one with the white cover. But I cannot find the owner of this.
Because that's going to our special guest tonight.
Did you pick this one up?
I think I did.
Okay, I'll try to find it on the. I just haven't made it that far.
Talk to Dominic, because Dominic was here and so
yeah, and that said, I believe went to Glenn's.
I think I did. It was at the very last minute, so I figured Melissa doesn't have that book.
Well, you didn't have to tell her. You could have had a little Christmas surprise.
Well, you could ask people behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, let me share this out again, and we'll get going here. And
Yes, share this out. Let everyone else suffer with us.
let freedom ring. Oh, I wish. I mean, yeah, please, by all means, ladies and gentlemen, he's right. Get more people in on the pain. Let's share this out. Let's get going. And Lester and Amy, Amy and Melissa. You have book
Then
number
Lester,
one.
then Lester.
Boom.
Okay, what have we got here? Oh my gosh, it's Rudolph. Okay, and we've got Rudolph and oh no, that's kind of surprising. There's Petunia. Is that supposed to be Porky?
It's Porky.
That's Porky Pig, Petunia Pig, Elmer Fudd, and Bugs Bunny decorating.
So was Petunia Porky's wife?
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Because
I didn't realize that she was that huge compared
No,
to
well, that I don't think that's Porky. I think that's one of the little pigs.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
was
okay.
like, dang.
okay. So her and then Elmer Fudd is standing on a stool.
Yeah, and Bugs has a crush on Petunia for some inexplicable reason.
You
And he's
know,
also like 7 feet tall.
what's scary part is you're gonna find out and that actually the truth is that Petunia is actually Elmer Fudd's daughter. Look at the eyes, look at the nose.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They're really close. This is interesting. I would probably change something about the sort of stacking heads here on the layout. And if you look at something and your immediate question is that Porky? Is that does Petunia? No, are they what? So for me, that image is a little confused, but I don't know, maybe that's the design for the book, but I feel like you would have noticed that in the cartoon. There are certainly some things I would update on this and some things I would try to fix, but overall I would say it's still cute. I'll say it's a, I don't know, 7, maybe 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I could probably go 8.
Melissa?
7 or 8.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning more toward a 7 myself.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about you, RDV?
I think at the time when this book was being published, stuff everybody knew the characters because that's what you watched. You watched Looney Tunes and stuff. You know, those are popular. And for someone who kind of grew up like me, like and the Lesters, kind of like didn't really grow up watching these. If we did, we watched like reruns. You know,
Right.
of Looney Tunes, and Petunia wasn't in it.
That's
The
true.
Lesters are in their 60s. You didn't know it?
They was Petunia in any of the cartoons, or was she
I
created?
don't
for
think
the-
she. I don't remember her honestly. I remember Daffy and the Porky Pig. And that's it. Like
Yeah.
I don't. Even the little kids. That's why I was like, where'd the little free pigs come from?
Because the 3 little pigs. Well, wait. I think I remember they made a jazz cartoon, but that wasn't the Disney 3 Little Pigs. That was a different 3 Little Pigs.
But I'm gonna go 10 on this. I love the reindeer pretty much becoming like the TV antenna where you're decorated for Christmas back in the day. And then the reindeer is licking the candy cane and I just love creepy buds.
Okay. And how about you, Eric?
How about me? What?
It's just
We-
4.
Oh, that's right. We're doing covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since I am naturally more, positive than, the sisters here.
I appreciate that.
Well, yeah, I say, yeah. I mean, that's it. I give positivity lessons on the side.
I should.
So
I should
that's why people kill themselves during the holidays.
Yes,
Wow.
I didn't say they were good ones. I just said they were lessons.
This happens to you in the herd.
Yeah, I'm giving us a 10.
Alrighty. I'm thinking more along the Lester's area, but I'm going 8. Alrighty. I think it's good. Very simple cover. Let's check out what the rest of the group says. And Jay says 9. Michael Taylor says 8. So we've got an 8 and a 9. And then it's not Rudolph. It's just a deer. Ollie Pong says, hello, everyone. This is an 8. And Ice Tops agrees. So we got 2 more 8s. And then we have 9 from Jackson, a 7 from Ethereal, and an 8 from One Slick saying weird perspective here. So we have a 7, an 8, and a 9. Next up, we have Maranya saying Bugs Bunny, Merry Christmas. This is adorable and era appropriate. Decorations, characters rendered well to model. Score a reindeer 10. And then turns camera, mind your own business. Crazy Hungarian says 9, and hello to everyone. And if you are watching and you're not participating, why not? All you got to do is type in a hey, it's an 8 or whatever. Even if you're driving, it's safer participating in this particular, not all videos, but this one.
I have a special set of Skittles. I'll find you.
There you go. By the way, I was kidding for the lawyers out there. I was joking. Do not text and drive. Okay, so
I'm doubling down.
Okay, you don't tell me what to do. I am texting and driving.
I'm driving and texting.
I want the special Skittles.
I think they just really hung on to that. You're like, I say special Skittles.
All righty. We have 3 7s knocking out those 3 10s, and then 5 8s taking out the 3 9s, leaving 2 8s left. And that is where we go. Hello to Elizabeth. How are you doing?
Hello to Elizabeth.
Hello.
RDV says hello. So do the Lesters.
When may we
Eric didn't say anything because he's too grumpy, or he's watching football, which makes him grumpy.
Eric,
oh no, I don't have a dog in the fight, but let's just say LK's kicking furniture right now.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Eric
and Radar came in with a 6 on this one.
Well, Eric is annoyed because your daughter is not drawing. We haven't seen her art yet.
Oh, actually, Elizabeth is drawing right now.
Really?
She's upstairs. They're asking, what are you drawing? Because they haven't seen your artwork in a long time. What you drawing up there?
I started drawing something for Soriko.
Soriko?
Yeah, Sora and Riku.
Soren and Riku. What is a Soren and Riku?
What anime?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. Oh, Soren. Okay, I know that.
Riku. Nice.
When someone says Soren, I go right to the pterodactyl.
Okay. You have what comic book collectors call Liefeld's disease. Okay, he has 2 diseases. Yours is the never on time disease. He also has the no feet. You know who Liefeld is. He is very famous for his awesome feet that he draws. I have no idea what his personal feet are. It's just his feet. Yes. Okay, let's go for book 2, and we have RDV taking over here.
I can't draw art, but I can draw anger and conclusions.
Yes, very, very good at drawing conclusions. All right,
Conclusions are great.
Apparently, yeah, people want to see your art. Would anybody? Okay, quick. Here you go. I'm gonna put a poll up. All righty.
Did Elizabeth just vote in the poll saying no?
No, Elizabeth can't vote in the poll because it's about her.
19 amendment. She can vote if she wants to.
All right, there we go. Don't worry, this is none of your business.
None yet.
Yeah. So anyway, by all means, let me know, and I'll bring it up. I just said, would you be willing to purchase original art for my daughter?
I'll just say this: as far as Liefeld goes, sure, he's not the best artist, but he puts a lot of effort into his stories, though. They're fun.
The man loves comics. You got to give that up to him. You're right. RDV, this is your book.
It's Santa Claus, and he realizes everything he cannot say no longer in comic books because PC crowd. And then I love this. I love the film reel, the merry melodies. That's cool. This is great. This is a 10.
Alrighty, and Eric.
10.
Okay, and this is Looney Tune, Mary, and I'm gonna put Santa's lap because I don't have a number. Alrighty, and we have 2 10s and Lester Sisters. What do you think?
Yeah, he's certainly a wascally wabbit. That is quite a list of stuff. That is a really great Santa, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'll give it a 10. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
All right.
really good. I just for bugs too. Good emote, many perspective solid on them. Yeah, that 10.
It is. Yeah, it's also nice bugs. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Hold on, just set Teespring. Did I throw it in there? I'm kind of all over the place right now. With my, I have no concentration right now. That is just something strange about me. If I get onto something, and right now I have zip for concentration, so I do apologize, kids.
Squirrel.
It looks like Bugs plays a lot of sports when you consider like most of the things on here are like sleds, gloves, and like clubs, bats.
So we have 4 10s basically right now. 2 from Lester's, 1 from RDV, 1 from Eric. Already, and I'm not jumping off this. This is one of those nice, quaint little pictures that we love from the Dell comics. It tells the story. It's a joke we saw quite a bit in the Marvel and DC, even with every female character, a big ass Christmas list and everything, except for Bugs Bunny has better legs. Just saying. And yeah, I do like the fact that they made a joke out of the Christmas list itself. I am not jumping off this 10 train. Okadokis, artichokes. Let's see what the chat is saying. We have an 8 from Ethereal, a 10 from Jay. Gotta love OG Bugs Bunny, says Rhaegar. Give it a 10 and a 10 from Ice Tops. So that's a 3 10s and an 8. Next up, Maranya says, Merry Melodies, Bugs Bunny version of the long list of Santa, wonderfully rendered in character-driven humor. This is a poor Santa, 10. All righty. Next up, we have 10, Love How Santa is Already Upset just at the start of the list. And then One Slick says 10, Michael Taylor says 10, Santa's making a list, and Bugs is checking it twice. Next up, we have Ollie Pong's going 9 for Bugs. And let's see, it's called ADHD. What is? He's going to find out who's naughty or nice, says Rhaegar. And Crazy Hungarian gives us a 10. So we have a 9 and a 10. And let me get the stop here. And we've got 1819 trying to take down 12 10s. It ain't working. It is not working at all.
I ain't gonna work. Not this time.
And this is our first 10 of the evening, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my goodness.
I do not think it will be the last, to tell you the truth. There is some awesome coolness and some really good Christmas feels coming up in these comic covers. Please don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and share. Share this out. Let's get some
Remember,
eyeballs.
kids, only you can start forest fires.
Remember, yes, only you can start forth. They are not going to start by themselves, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Smokey Bear was really trying to tell us. We took the wrong message home with us.
So stay inside and have hot chocolate and let the forests be nice.
And burn down your house or starts the forest fire.
No, definitely don't do that.
Well, how are you going to start the forest fires?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. You
The animals need to be warm during
Not a
winter.
have to kind of thing, Amy. It's more of a want to.
No, I'm sure you don't.
Well, don't you know that during winter the animals get cold, so they need a fire to keep them
I
warm?
know, right? We need to burn the deer a lot and then eat it. And Eric, this is your book.
I'm not sure what's going on here. You know what would have made? You know what would have helped this cover?
Don't.
Forest fire.
Forest fire. Yep.
Distract you from the fact that his mask isn't painted correctly.
He's got
There's out of respect for the times, I can't go lower than an 8, but I'm giving this an 8.
All righty. And how about you, Lester Sisters?
you left.
This,
For his spats.
yeah, that is kind of how they're shaped. It's an. I'm not sure how much I should duck because they got his mask wrong. That's a heck of a thing to overlook. But it's got a decent overall pose. Like the weight of Bugs standing there is really pretty cool. He's got the little pillows there to make him look like he's a bit more like Santa because Bugs is very, very thin. But I do love the style and like the textiles and stuff that they put in there. But they also got the color of Santa's little hat wrong. So the things the colors got wrong are kind of ridiculous. But I really do like the colors that were used. I'm just shocked at how you could miss. How do you mess up the color of Santa's coat or Bugs Bunny's face? It's just hard to get my head around. I'll give it a 9 just because it is a very cool drawing, and I like the little mouse on the end and how well balanced Porky is, who's much bigger in this shot on that little stool. The stools themselves are well weighted, and the ground looks even. So a lot of the structure really worked here, but I don't know what the colors was doing, but I do like the colors.
The inks are really good too.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so what do you give it?
I think I'll give it a 9 too.
A 9.
Alrighty, 2 9s.
So you're
And
only taking off 1 point for no forest fire? That's nice.
Nope, not even 1. Yeah. RDV, what do you say?
I'll just say this, girls. We've watched how many Scooby-Doo readings have we read? We look at the covers where everything's miscolored. Like where it's just like they not only mess up the shirts, but they mess up sometimes the hair is messed up too.
The Mystery Machine is always pink.
I'm gonna give this a pass. I'm gonna go 9 on this.
All right.
Okay.
Solid.
It's a great drawing. Yeah.
I mean, he's putting a pillow because he's skinny. It's hilarious. And then Porky's got no pants on again.
I'm agreeing with Eric on this one. It's an 8. I don't know what's good. It looks like Christmas Swami. I don't exactly know what's the. Yeah, it just looks off a little bit to me, so it gets an 8.
Yeah, it's a Santa hat. They just didn't color it right. His cuffs aren't right. The crown's not right. The little poof on the end of his hat isn't right, and they missed color filling in his mask.
Ollie Pong says this looks bootleggish. Give it a 7. Right. And then we have 9 for Arabian Bugs Bunny Santa, says Ice Tops. And we have 9 from Dark Admiral. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
Do you think he's dressing up as Trudeau?
9 from Dark Admiral, and One Slick says 9 as well. A 7 from Ethereal, saying it looks off. 8 from Wilmer and Rhaegar and Crazy Hungarians. So it's 1 7. And then 3 8s and 2 9s. Okay.
Yeah.
1 7, 3 8s, 1 2 3, and 2 9s, right? Yep. Okay. Next up, we go a little past Ollie Pong's comment to Dark Admiral saying, "Hey, Dark Admiral." Ed Jackson says 7. Michael Taylor says 7. What's up with Bug's face? Where's the white?
I know, right?
Okay. So now we know Michael is just Zach with a different thing there. Okay. All righty. Now we know.
It's Justin Trudeau, Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, the hair is messed up on this one too, says Jackson. Maranya saying Porky and Snuffles the mouse are dressing Bugs up as Santa, adorable rendering. Bugs looks like a touch off as usual character model. Score a loony 9. So we've got 2 7s and a 9.
You know, it'd be great if the mouse had a cigar in his mouth and he had one of those like the bookie visors, the green visors. Yeah.
And that's 2 7, says One Slick. All right. Okie dokies, artichokes. Let's get the stop on this one. And if you do have a late bid or vote, whatever we're calling them these days, let me know. Okay, so what we got going on is 5 7s, knocking out 2 10s and 3 of the 5 9s, and then 5 8s, taking out the last 2 9s and 3 of the 8s, 2 8s left standing. So this is an 8, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. Moving on. It's the 4th book, and that would be going to me.
Is this gonna be like Frosty the Snowman, where they get better, or are they getting worse?
We will see. That being said, I was asked also if we could see some of this. There you go.
Yep. That's my favorite one right there. I like that one.
Yeah, that's really good.
So something about the other one too, though. Is there a grave one, or was that the one I just showed before?
Oh, this is my favorite. And hold on, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got that on a T-shirt.
How do you wear it?
This was this was a more recent thing. I don't know exactly of whom this is.
Is that from Host Club, or what it's called over?
Is this from Ghost Pub? What is this?
I didn't say Ghost Pub. I said Host. 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 Club.
Host Pub.
Club.
Yeah.
The flowers are lovely.
Oh, this one? Lives of P.
Lives of Pete. Okay. How about this?
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
And of course, this was the
Yeah, My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia, but this was based on the Amazing Spider-Man cover.
Yeah.
I showed her the Amazing Spider-Man cover of him coming out of the grave, and this is what she came up with. And this is Bakugo, and then this one,
Kingdom Hearts.
which is a very blurry image right there. Yeah. So yeah, that's my bad. And hello to MK. What's up?
Hey, what's going on? Nice covers. Where'd you get those from?
This is Elizabeth's art. This is her
that's her
original art.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, Amy, do me a favor.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, I love these little details on the flowers, just the structures of them. It's amazing how tidy they are and how uniform, and the colors are really sweet with it too. It's
Okay,
a great
hold on just a sec. Hold on just a sec. Elizabeth, come here. All right. Amy, start over.
Okay. Okay. So like I was saying, I really love, the entire composition works and the colors are really pretty. I like overall the selection, the warm tones on the frame, and how it kind of encapsulates and kind of makes a little more of a focus out of the cool tones in the picture that's inside of it. And the dark color around the outside, the black, it's a really clean black, and it creates a nice silhouette. But I really love these little flowers. They've got such great fine details and really uniform line depth, which can be hard to get on it can be hard to get repeated, especially when you've got different scales on a uniform detail. It looks great, but there's no like bleeding between them, and the color in the background, the grass, and all that comes together really nicely. And the figures are well rendered. I like the blending. It looks like these are probably like maybe pencils and markers. Maybe it looks like
Colored pencil, and most of the picture is done with colored pencil. The background, like the black in the background, was ink, just like fountain pen ink. And
wow. So you did all of this, man, you're good with pencils, because that's some really nice blending, how they came together that way.
Yeah, and the flowers are done with watercolor.
Really? Oh, that explains how they're so delicate, but it's a good contrast, right? I like how they come together.
I'm going to grab that back so we can get on with the show.
But it's
very okay. Well, no, I appreciate it. I figured, wait a second. I asked you to critique it, but I guess my daughter should be listening to it, right? All right, but there you go. See, I told you, people love your art. And I will say this, as someone who has looked at comics and such my entire life, I think my daughter is one of the greatest colorists I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a proud papa thing. That is somebody who has read comic books and now critiques them.
And better than Heroic Age.
That's true. All right, let's get going here. This is the book that I start us off on, book number 4. It's in a little rough condition, but let me get go for book 4. And thank you very much for the kind words there, everybody. Okay, I thought this was cute as heck. The fact that his butt isn't even in the chimney, though, yet. Or maybe he had to raise it out really quick. I have no idea if he's coming or going on this one. But it's one of those simple, it tells the joke. I dig it. It's I don't think it's 10-ish, but I definitely will go 9. Melissa and Amy, what do you say?
I think I actually would go 10 on this. It's such a clear way to state exactly what the gag is here.
Right.
It's a good pose. It's a good facial expression. It's nice because it's not slapsticky pushed too far. It's like posed and has a little bit of clean elegance, and the lines are lovely and thin. And I like the colors, the shape of the chimney here, and you can see the other buildings and structures kind of off in the distance. It's a very cool picture. It was a very tight drawing, and the little fire on his tail is played, just enough. It doesn't look chaotic. It just looks kind of funny. So I would give this a 10. It's nice for sure.
Same thing.
And same for Melissa. How about you, RDV?
Yeah, it plays on the gig. The joke is basically how does Santa go down the chimney when there's a roaring fire in the chimney, the fireplace?
Even
Right. And he wasn't expecting that. He must have went down and realized, oh, it's getting kind of warm in here. Gets up and then he realizes his tail's on fire.
Yeah. Fortunately, there's snow right there, so you can just sit down.
So this is a 10. I love this. This is probably
And
my
Eric,
favorite cover of the night.
Oh, sorry. Favorite cover of the night? All right.
So far.
Eric, what do you say?
Hi, I'm Eric.
Hi, Eric.
We know.
This is a 10.
Well, I'm trying to bring back Eric's 90s.
He's not in his 90s yet. He's in his 60s.
I only wasted my time there for 6 months.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to bring him to the 90s yet. He's only in the 60s.
All righty. So there we go. All right. Let's get this.
You want to hear something? You want to hear something sad, then, Venkman? I'm closer to 90 than my last drink.
Nice.
Say again.
Or really depressing, depending on your perspective.
All right. Ollie Pong says that's a 10 for sure. Rhaegar says 10. Dark Admiral says 10. Jackson says 10. Ice Top says 10. All right. So we got 5 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then Wilmer has a 9.
Did we get MKs?
MK, yes, you're here. What can we do?
I was just gonna say MK gives it a 10 too. Yeah.
Okay, well that's very nice. All right, yeah. Ethereal says 8. One Slick says 10. E, is this a hobby or does she want to do this for a living? Okay, so here's the thing. I've kind of been saying you should do this for a living, but she had a job out at the Earl of Sandwich in Disney, and she used the art. She didn't want to go commercial because art was the way that she relaxed.
Oh, wonderful!
And she didn't want the stress from being a commercial artist. Yeah. I think now she can't get a job up here. It's not by lack of looking. It's just she's competing with a lot of college kids. So I think now she's more apt for, up for selling her art and doing everything like that. I would have to ask her really, because me and her mom always talk to her about it, about the fact that she is born with a gift. I think this is true of any artist. She is born with a gift. I think she can make money off of. She can commercialize. She can do this. It's just that she would want to do things on her own. She would rather draw a picture and sell that picture than put up commissions where people are telling her what to do. That's the way she would be.
I can see.
MARANYA, let's say again.
I was just going to say, I can see if it's something precious to her, especially if she uses it to express herself or to calm down or to, you know, find some kind of joy, that it would be hard to try and sacrifice that.
Yeah.
When you might prefer just to, you know, work a 9 to 5 and then still have that experience, just to unwind with some paints at the end of the day. I can see that.
She's opening them up. I tried to get her, and I'm trying to get her to want to go to conventions. And I told her, look, here's what we'll do. I'm not going to pressure you to draw this, draw that, although occasionally I come up with ideas for her.
Right.
A long time ago, I thought about the things that other people do, reconceptualize movie posters using popular characters, things like that. But I said, look, if you just want to draw your pictures, you draw your pictures, and I'll be the commercial guy. I'll be the manager. I'll slap them on the T-shirts and the stickers and all this kind of stuff, so we could sell it and make you a couple of bucks or something. Because, like I said, she's got a gift. Bugs, Santa burning his biscuits. The rendering is situational humor, says Maranya. It's on point character-wise. Score a hot cross Bugs. Giving it a 10.
Amazing how well his hand is stretched under the glove, even though, you know, that's not a realistic number of digits, but he still pulled that off.
So there you go. And we also have a 10 for Michael. And we have 1, 8, 2 9s, and it looks like 8 10. So let me get the stop on this and we'll move it to a 10. Yeah, and sorry guys, I kind of stretched this show out a little bit.
No, I like it. I actually got to go use the restroom and warm up some food.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm like, he's still on the cover. I'm like, yes.
Now, while I can look at her art, not the way, not with the eyes of a proud father, I am very much a proud father. Crazy Hungarian came in with a 10 on that one as well. Okay, so let's get this stop.
There's always one crazy Hungarian.
Of course.
And he's ours.
And where there's one, there's more. And they're usually fighting each other. Okay, so let's get this one down. And it is Amy and Melissa's turn again. And here is book 5.
Oh, this is interesting. Well, I mean, that's clearly, why would you do this? It has a strong silhouette. Yeah. Okay, the wreath has carrots on it because it's Bugs Bunny, sure. And the little bow at the bottom kind of looks like he's wearing a bow tie. That's a cute detail. Why would you do this? Sorry.
Yeah, you asked that question already.
Yeah.
If you want an answer, because
I mean, I guess the structure underneath is okay, but just kind of the way the side of the head here and the temple bleeds into that ear shape, it doesn't make a lot of sense. The other ear should be coming down further. I mean, why would you do this? Well, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at it because I'm like going into a black hole here. I think I will give this. It's interesting. I think is 7 good? Yeah, I would say the artist tried something different and it's interesting. I just don't understand why. So I'll give it a 7. Yeah.
Alrighty, and how about you, Melissa?
Yeah, I kind of feel like a 7. It's a 7 for me. It just like some of the work. It doesn't feel as impressive as some of the other pieces.
Okay. And RDV?
10.
Alrighty.
It's got the old school kind of just a wink, you know it's Christmas, you're gonna have fun. That's all I need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, and Eric.
Why would they do this?
Sorry.
Well, I figured if I asked the question, you'd answer it.
Oh. I mean, if I were guessing, I would say when they were trying to block it in, this is going to sound crazy, but if this was actually painted and the colorist wasn't as good with drawing as the penciler, he might have misread some of the sketch lines and started trying to sculpt shapes where there weren't supposed to be some. So you ended up having a figure that was kind of eaten away. That would be my best guess, because what would have been the guiding lines, especially around the top of his head and his ear, are just kind of gone. And where he's placed the shading doesn't make a lot of sense either. That would be my best guess. It looks like the paints maybe got away from someone a little bit. That would be my best guess of what's kind of happened here. But I don't know what. I would have stuck with having some line work in here, some inks or something, just to make sure the structure was a little more sound, and not done this. Because why would you paint something if you're not going to be using the brushwork as part of the structure? If you're just going to fill in a flat, then do a proper flat, or do a flat silhouette, or do a line art and color it flat, or do a line art and shade it. But why do this? Yeah. But that's me. I don't know why.
All
Maybe they liked it. That's okay.
Well, you let her explain it. What would you grade it, Eric?
Hulk understands none of this.
Sorry.
I'm nuts. Yeah, I don't get. I'm going to give us a 9. But
All right.
yeah, listen, I love how much passion you bring to these explanations. I mean, it complete sincerity. It's
Yeah. It does sound. I'm
Agreed.
sure.
I would say this should be in the last page of the book, though. It's just kind of
Like it's the back cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. It does look like it should close something like the "That's All, Folks."
Yeah, the Dell comics always have a nice back cover. I mean, you could almost do a cover ranking of the back covers on a Dell comic. So
Top
I
10
can see what
Dell
RDV's saying. Yeah, we could do that actually. MK, remembering you this time. What do you say?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You know, he gives a wink, a smile, shows his huge tooth, and yeah, I like that nice touch with the carrots around the wreath. So I'll give it a 9.
All right. And yeah, I dig this because I like the Dell painted covers. I don't see all of the flaws that you actually put up there. It looks like a Bugs Bunny thing. Although
it's more of a stylistic choice, I suppose, than a flaw.
So
exactly.
The ears, it reminds me of Rankin Bass, the coloring they use on the puppets.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the material they use, the shading, it kind of looks like it's almost like a realistic versus cartoony.
All righty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm giving this. I think I'm going to go 9 on this one as well. Let's check. The reason why animated hands are usually 3 digits, says Maranya, and the thumb is due to simplification. The index and middle finger or middle and ring finger move together, so only 3 fingers are needed, says Maranya. Ollie Pong says 8 feels off, almost like a Japanese knockoff. And One Slick says 8. Dark Admiral says 8. Ditto. I Stop says 8. It's a unique from the previous covers we've seen. 8 from Crazy Hungarian says 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a 7. The Wink Throws Me Off, says Jackson. 6 from Ethereal and a 10 from Wilmer. So it's 6, 7, 5 8s, and a 10. All righty, and then hold on. And it was a 6, a 7, 5 8s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 10. Okay. Let's see. Going down. We're going down. Coming up for Eris. Christmas Funnies. This feels a bit off due to the rendering style. Concept is wonderful, character driven, even with its flaws. I score this a Reef 10. Alrighty, and then we have an 11 out of 10, says Rhaegar. And 9, cool color, says Michael Taylor. Let's see. Then Confused Amy is cute. Confused Amy is cute. Okay, I read it wrong. There you go. I'm confused. Amy is cute. I don't know how to read that, but that's how I meant it. Confused Amy is cute. There you go. The reason for my high score is because it looks really off, says Rhaegar. You got more than 110, buddy. Did I miss one? I got Rhaegar's.
Rhaegar, Wilmer's, and Maranya's.
Wilmer.
In the chat, at least. But in the
Yeah, I got all three. Oh, nope. That would make 4 because RDV was a 10. Yep. Alrighty, so we have 3 6s, taking out 3 of those 4 10s. The 1 7 takes out the rest, and then it's 8 8s versus 2 9s. And this lands in the 8 column, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Alrighty. And let's see, that was for the Lesters. And let's get the stop, and then we'll just get the go right after. And this is go for book 6. We're hitting the midway point. Oh, 45 minutes in. There we go. And let's see. RDV, you start us off. This is book 6.
I guess he was good.
I like the border and I have the wallpaper kind.
Yeah, it's like holly with carrots.
Yep. Bugs Bunny with his gloves on, though. It's interesting. I wonder was he washing? No, it was washing. It's too short to be washing dishes with.
But they are yellow. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're meant to be something yellow because he's handling dirty carrots. Oh. But yeah. Really?
What?
Did you touch all of them? No.
Yes.
No.
No. By the way, the only kind I will touch is raw carrots. The cooked carrots suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 9 on this.
Did you ever have the cooked carrots from the Publix deli?
No, I've learned that cooked carrots sucked when I was a kid. I've never
tried them. Okay.
Yep.
Carrots are good. They have them in the stew.
Oh, raw carrots, yes. Cooked carrots suck. You gave it a 9.
Yep.
Alrighty. And let's see. Eric, what do you say?
I think this is a 10.
Okay, so we have 1 10 and 1 9. And MK, what do you say?
Yeah, I'll go 10. Initially, I thought the carrots were about to explode. Like,
like they're
carrots. Like a firecracker. And then I had to look, kind of look closer. Oh, okay, that's just the stem.
The stem is the detonator.
Yeah, I gotta go at 10. The gloves are an interesting touch for sure.
All right. Let's see. We have 1 2 3. That means we have the Lester sisters left. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, I mean, this is great. It really does communicate what it wants to do well, and I love the little carrot border there on the side. That's such a nice little embellishment. I think if it were going to be like exploding like a carrot surprise, like dynamite pretending to be carrots, you'd have to see like Daffy Duck kind of around the corner, like rubbing his hands together or something like that, which honestly could be funny. But they're telling a more sincere bit here, and that's just fine. Love that border. It's cute. I would give this a 10. Yeah.
All righty. And Melissa.
I was just thinking, like, it must have been pretty tough being nice to Elmer all year to get that stash of carrots.
Yep.
That's adorable. I think I'll give it a 9.
All righty. We get a 9 for Melissa, and let's go to the chat. Okay. And let's see. Oh, wait, no. Right. Now we're good. Now we're good. Let's go to the chat and see what they say. This one looks off, but I don't like this one as much. Give it a 6, says Rhaegar. And then we have stopped in to let you know that the algorithm boosted you to my homepage, so you must be doing something right. Hey, all right, good. Thank you very much, some dude. I appreciate it, and thank you for stopping in. Feel free to stick around sometime. Michael Taylor says 8. Dark Admiral says 9. One Slick says 8. So 2 8s and a 9. That made me feel good. Okay. Some dude, he paid off the CEO. He wouldn't have even taken my money. Also, 8. The carrots look tasty, says Ollie Pong. Some dude says 8. Ice Top says 7. 7 and 2 8s.
I want to know what organic place is he getting there to get those giant carrots.
Let's see. That's fat cooked carrots indeed do suck, says Rhaegar. Yes.
Nope.
Jackson and Wilmer say 8, so 1 and 2. Bugs Bunny was very good with all those big carrots in the stocking. Loved the carrots in the holiday border as well. Exceptionally well rendered concept. Score a carrot 10. And you know why this book deserves a 10? Carrots aren't cooked. Dog, steamed carrots with a bit of butter, salt, and pepper. God bless you for loving them. I mean, it's just a different thing, you know. I'm a person who not only it's a flavor thing, it's also a consistency thing. But carrots to me, it's a flavor and consistency.
Carrots are just as great as biting into a raw onion. It's so great.
Which of course, the raw onion sucks, but on so many different levels for me. Let's see. I can make a joke about Bugs gloves, Petunia Pig, but I'll leave it alone. Ethereal says 7. Carrots are supposedly good for the eyes, and you can eat them raw. Let's see. Crazy Hungarian says 8. Yep, they are, Michael. They can also color your skin orange if you eat too much. Really? Now that I might want to try. Wasn't that a myth circulated by UK government to encourage people to eat root veggies during World War II? Something about fighter Ace crediting his kills to the carrots in the mess hall. Could be way off on that. You never know. I mean, unless you, of course, you look it up. Yeah. All righty, so we get the stop here. If you have a last-minute vote, please put it on in there. And as we stand, ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 6 taking out one of the 3 10s, and then we've got 2 7s taking out the rest, and then it's 7 8s versus 4 9s, and the 8s win. That 8 column is getting filled up.
I feel like it's more truth that basically Michael Obama telling you to eat carrots is good for you, and then the government basically just saying, yes, Michael Obama is telling the truth. Support that.
For book, we are on book 7, so this means this one falls to Eric. And here you go, book number 7.
What do you say, Eric of the Breens?
Eric of Greenwood Forest.
Not anymore. He burned it down.
That's right. Had to be done. The trees were in my way.
What? The view?
They were in my line of sight.
What was it you're hoping to see? It was the woods.
The other side of the trees.
Were there more trees?
No, it turns out I burned the forest down for nothing. Oh, well, live and learn.
You couldn't burn the forest through the trees.
I'll just have to go replant.
But what do you say about this cover, though?
Oh, right.
I'm going to say 10 because if I gave a 10 for decorating a reindeer, I guess I got to give a 10 for decorating a carrot. It's basically the same people, the same critters.
You can just give a 10 for Tweety Bird struggling there trying to pull the garland.
There you go.
All righty, MK.
Yeah. So you got Bugs Bunny, Lucky Pig, Sylvester, Rosie O'Donnell. No, I'm getting wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
More attractive Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. It's got to be a carrot tree, you know. Also, I wanted to ask you, you ever tried carrot cake? How you feel about that?
I like carrot cake.
Oh, you do? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If it's a female or even identifies as a female, you don't have to put more attractive in front of Rosie.
All righty. Lusters, what do you think?
I think it's kind of neat.
Hold on, wait a second. Wait just a second. Okay, we got to start over. This one was to okay, that's Lester's. This was RDV, and this one was Eric. Eric, what'd you give this?
10.
10. Okay, I was putting it on the last one here, and MK said 10 as well. Now Lester's. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Hold on, we gotta start over again. I missed all that. Can you rewind it?
Yes. Lester sisters, what do you think?
9.
9. All right, Melissa.
Start again.
9.
Oh, BKB. We got 2 9s from the Lesters.
They were voicing Germans tonight.
9.
My guy was French though.
And then
He was actually Japanese, but you're giving him a French accent though.
Oh, oops.
Actually, no. Well, there was one that was Japanese, you voiced French, and the other one was Russian. You gave a Beast Boys voice. Anyway, it's clever, it's creative, it's better than Captain Carrot, so let's give it a 10.
All right.
Although I'm a little bit put off by Sylvester.
Oh, why is that?
I think he'd be about whether distracted to try and eat Tweety Bird.
Sometimes you know. They say you never know, but sometimes you know. Carrots, mangoes, other stuff have beta carotene, which can make eyes and skin go orange or yellow. By the way, love mangoes. Let's see. Rhaegar says 9. One Slick says 10. All right.
What the hell is a mango?
9 and we've got a 10. And then MK says true story. Oh, hold on. True story. It happened to me, my little cousin. She was obsessed with carrots and her pigment changed orange in tone. Doctor said stop eating so many. When she was little. Also, which one do you think is better, Rush or the New Kids on the Block?
You also can remember that Willy Wonka took my cousin away. Now they have
she ate too many mangoes and turned orange. They didn't keep that in the movie.
Yeah, it's also it's not.
It's sound more like gangsters from like a hit movie or something like that.
Right. You literally can go orange eating those foods, though. I'm not sure it'll have the same effect on.
I can't help it that you sound like a deeper voice of Billy Zane.
Crazy Hungarian gives it a 9. Nice Top says 10. Ollie Pong says 7. I really dislike the pigs. Now, are you talking about cops or Petunia and Porky? Because, yeah. All right, so we got a 9, a 10, and a 7. 10, 9, and a 7.
Am I the only one that hears the animated Lex Luthor from the cartoon series of the 90s that MK, whenever he just speaks normal voice, he just sounds like Lex Luthor?
Bugs, Petunia, Porky, Sylvester, Tweety are decorating Christmas carrot. Adorable character-driven humor cover. This star is made from carrots as well. Score a Christmas carrot. Says Maranya. I understood that reference. Also, carrot cake is evil, says Rhaegar. Jackson says 8. Some dude says 6. Pigs are also a no from me. Then we have a 10 from Wilmer, an 8 from Michael, a 9 from Dark Admiral, and Ethereal says 7. So we have a let's see, a 6, 2 8s, a 7, no, a 6, a 7, 2 8s, a 9, and a 10. All righty, a 6, a 7, 2 8s, a 9, and a 10. Okay, let's try that again. A 6, 7. No, okay, that's right. That's right.
I wonder if anyone's ever made mango cake. That sounds gross, actually.
I only had Mongol cake.
All right. Mongo just fine in Game of Life. All right, let's get to stop.
Such as mango.
Citrus can be nice in cake, like a lemon cake.
Oh, lemon cake. Oh, yeah. I love lemon. I love that lemon anything, pretty much.
And Jackson's questioning Michael Taylor. These are some of the lowest scores I've seen from you. Alrighty, let's see. We had 2 6s. We had 2 6s. And then we had a 7, 8. We had what is that? 4 9s, and we had 6 10s is what I counted. But then again, I could have counted wrong because I was writing them in the wrong place. That means it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, taking those away. It ends up being
Maranya apparently has corrected you of your last read of the scores because you probably read them off wrong, probably.
2 10s, me and Wilmer. Okay.
Isn't it Wilmer and I? Use proper grammar.
Okay, hold on just a sec. Okay, and this one is a 9. All right. Zoinks and away. And that's the first 9 of the night. All righty. And this is book number 8, which is going to go to MK. Go for book 8. Zoinks.
Okay.
All righty, sir. And you get, here we go. Hey, this looks familiar. I do believe this is an RDV owned book right now.
Oh, cool. He's got the same hat that RDV's avatar has, I think. Yeah.
It's a floating head.
Yeah. That's
So
pretty
his,
cool.
so his ball's red, not white like mine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right.
He's got infection.
They
No,
forget
yours
to
is blue.
a little white fluffy bit around the base and on the.
It was not anymore though.
It's pretty cool. Pretty simplistic cover. You know, I like the music bubbles there with the other characters and the Bob Ross looking cabin in the background. Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. I'll give it a 10.
Oh, he's got a happy little tree out front too.
Oh yeah. There you go. You got the happy little tree. And yeah, who's better, David Bowie or John? Wow, what's his face?
You don't need to, David Bowie, unless you're saying.
I was gonna say, yeah.
In the next, yeah.
Everyone I ask says that.
No, seriously, what were you gonna say? John Cougar Mellencamp or
No. You were right. I just couldn't remember the name. I was at David Bowie and
David Bowie or Borchoy.
Bon Jovi. I was gonna say.
Fucking David Bowie. Yeah, hey, look, I do like Bon Jovi. My wife, even now, Bon Jovi was her favorite group. But no, David Bowie by far. Yeah. Alrighty. So what do you score this, MK?
10.
10. Alrighty. And Lester Sisters.
I mean, yeah, it's a cheery little village there. I would like to point out that no one has started any forest fires, so let's go ahead and keep it that way.
Where do you think he's standing? There used to be fire. There used to be all trees there.
Oh, so he just put out the forest fire?
No. They burned all the trees. That's why he's standing in a clear, open spot. That's what all the trees were.
Oh no. Okay, well then we'll just have to make sure that the rest of it's kept
And
safe.
it's not snow. It's a pile of ash.
Ooh, look at Sylvester though. He's like, is that supposed to be singing, or is he thinking I'm gonna go munch you up at the Tweety bird over there? Tweety looks pretty concerned.
He does.
Maybe
Doesn't he?
he's singing that he is going to eat the bird.
Could be. I don't think Pistachio wants to hear that though.
Kill the bird.
But yeah, this is cute. The coloring style is not my favorite, but the colors are nice. I think I was going to give it a 9. I think I'll give it a 10 for not being on fire. Yeah.
Okay. You just have weird standards. No fire gets a 9. All righty, Melissa, what do you say?
I think I'll give it a 9 too. It's nice.
All righty. RDV.
I like to pretend that this is a horror Christmas novel earlier. Every time he sings a note, one of his friends gets trapped in the note for eternity. And
Death Note.
The death note. And that's why Tweety Bird's concerned, because he's no.
So I guess it depends which one they are.
And then Porky Pig's always been stupid, so's been Elmer Fudd. They don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. They're just...
But I'm going to go 10 on this.
All righty. And Eric?
First, any discussion with David Bowie and John Bon Jovi. The only time Bon Jovi's on equal footing with Bowie is the first 2 letters of their last name.
That's not true.
Oh,
When John Bon Jovi dies, then you'll be on equal footing with him.
Then after that, let's see. You know, I'm looking at the cover to the left of that house. I'm seeing what looks like could be a little bit of light,
No.
which could indicate a forest fire.
No.
Yeah, I think it does.
No,
We're just gonna be brow brush. Draw a little bit of happy flames in there.
So you've got forest fires, comic beloved cartoon characters trapped in death notes. If this isn't a 10, I don't know what is. It
That's
really
right.
helps me with Christmas spirit.
Next drawn quarter is gonna be forest fires.
I'm
Okay, so we
glad
got a
this is putting
10
you in
from
the spirit.
I'm gonna tuck the mic. We're gonna have it drawn and quartered, but you guys will be drawing forest
He's
fires.
really fired up
RDB.
about
What'd
it.
you say?
I said it's 10.
All right, and I'm agreeing with you. I just love this. This is one of those quaint covers, the great paintings that Dell usually does. This is fan freaking tastic. All right, let's go to the chat and let's see what we got. We've got Rhaegar. We got One Slick giving it 10s. And then we have Dark Admiral, Ice Tops, and Wilmer as well. Ollie Pong gives it a 9. It's good, but I just like the eyebrow for Bugs. And then we have Maranya saying Bugs caroling, and the notes have the floating character heads, perfect amount of background, wonderful rendering, score a singing 10. Jackson gives it an 8, and some dude says 9. Big fan of the Bob Ross cabin plus tree combo. Also, the fact that Elmer and Porky look like brothers. All right, so we've got an 8, 2 9s, and 6 10s.
It's Kilowog and Lex Luthor. They're related.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Sorry,
and
he's
6.
watching Mystery
All right.
Science in 2000 do the Samurai Cop. Oh man, not even MSDK. I cannot watch Samurai Cop again. I did it once and I'm done.
Ethereal says not very Christmassy. Give it a 7. Okay. Bon Jovi for the win says MK. Let's see. 10 from Michael Taylor saying cool cover, floating heads. So we've got a 7 and a 10. 7 and a 10. Next up, I've got Phantom Zone music notes. Sorry, I was watching MST3K do Samurai Cop. I have that porn film. Jay says 10. Alrighty, and let's see. And that was that. So the last score is a 10, and we've got 1, 7, 1, 8, 4 9s trying to take down 12 10s and failing. Let me get stopped.
It's one of the best, buddy cops. It's right up there with the My Action.
I've never seen Samurai Cop.
By the way, I actually went to oh my gosh. The dude that was in Miami Connection.
Oh,
He was my sensei.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is either. Because
And
Rob would be like, yeah, it's him.
yeah, I know. My memory is just acting up right now.
It was some weird name that he had.
Lee is the fuck a donkey. Kick up, nobody have it. Call me now. That was his commercial. It took us forever to figure out.
Or Harvey Lee.
Goodness gracious, it bothers me that I keep forgetting stuff like this.
You know what? It's probably best. Your mind's healing that you're not remembering Miami Connection.
Maybe. Well, I remember going to the classes. That was fun. All right, let's get the go. And this is for book. What are we on? 9. All right. And I think this is my turn. There are 10 or 12 of them. The first few are a little rough, but the last half, they do it live. So. All right.
YK Kim.
YK Kim, yes. Me and Gail watched the commercial he did, and he goes, like this. And I just kept listening. I was like, what the fuck did he say at the end? It was, he ended up as like, come on now. It was like that. It was just, he had such a deep accent. Yes, I'm making fun of him. All right.
He's in hard to get to Hawaii.
We have everybody's having a Christmas party.
Yeah.
All righty. Let's see. I'm going to put that down there. It's Christmas party.
You know, I think I found Rob's in our next movie after Christmas. Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Okay. Let's see. You know what? This once again.
Yes.
I am enjoying this cover quite a bit. I like this. This is a 10. The once again, great painting. I like the way the characters are rendered. Yeah, absolutely fun. Love it. All right, Lester's.
Yeah, this is cute. Everybody looks so happy. It's some of the approaches are a little curious, and there are some things I'd probably change about some of the expressions and poses, but it's such a fun concept. The shapes are good. And the little foreground element here of Petunia and Porky dancing together
It's
is
endearing.
It's endearing, and it's done really well. Even the movement on her little dress, which is cute. Yeah, I would give it a 10 for that.
Alrighty, and Melissa?
Yeah, I think I'll give it a 9. Yeah. Sweet.
Okay, and RDB?
Groucho Marx, Bugs Bunny.
Yep.
There you go. And Tweety, trying to figure that out.
Tweety's just gonna die.
I'm not even
That
sure.
carrot's
Aren't
way
you
too
a
big.
happy camper?
That carrot's just way too big for him.
Do birds eat carrotsy?
Mine don't.
Your birds are not allowed to eat carrots.
My bird's favorite food is Fruit Loops, by the way.
I just saw Jax's comment. It ruined it for me.
Which they tell you do not feed your bird stupid shit like
You know what this
Fruit
reminds
Loops.
you of? When you have the negative space around there, it reminds you of the Christmas with the DC super cards. Where they have Robin, and now they're on the tree, and then on the left there's just a random fireplace, but they're in like the void like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 8. I
Alright.
do, but I can't tell. Is that carrot? Is that sparking, or is he just kind of just playing the accordion? It looks like he's afraid of the carrots. Sylvester, his
Oh
expression.
yeah, he's got a little concertina. It's tied to his wrist for some reason, but okay. Well, I mean, I guess no, they're hand straps, not wrist straps, but that's kind of what a concertina looks like.
It is an 8 for me.
Okay, and Eric, what do you say?
Okay. Elmer innocently asks to cut in. Porky, in a fit of rage, brutally murders him, not realizing it's Bugs that's been beating his time with Petunia. And just knowing that makes this a 10.
You have interesting interpretations.
I say it's
do.
Elmer with those crazy eyes that kills Porky Pig, and Porky Pig is out in the lawn before it happens, going not like this.
Well, that could be, and you need an entree for Christmas dinner.
There we go.
Oh,
All right,
fire.
so yeah, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more score. What do you say, MK?
Yeah. It is weird seeing 3D eating a carrot. Like,
Yeah.
that's definitely different. Yeah, I guess I'll go 9 overall. Yeah, I'll go.
All right, we got a 9 from MK, and let's go to the chat, see what they say.
Just wondering, when was the last time anybody brought a stepladder to a party so people would have someplace to sit?
I'm going to say when this comic was made.
Okay.
Ethereal says 8. Jay says 10. Crazy Hungarian says 10. Dark Admiral says 10. Kind of has that Norman Rockwell vibe. All right, 3
Yeah.
10s and an 8. 2 8s, as a matter of fact, because Jackson says 8. And then Wilmer and one Slick both say 9. So it is it's 2 8s, 3 10s, 2 9s, and 1 7 from Ollie Pongson, but also 10 for the bird eating the carrot that is like his size. So, okay, 10. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 2 8s, 1, 2 9s, and I don't know how to score that. 7 came first. So I guess that would have to be a 7, 2 8s, 2 9s, and 2 10s. All right. A 7, 2 8s, 2 9s, and 2 10s. Alrighty, Maranya says Christmas party, character-driven action, wonderfully rendered. Bugs and Tweety, enjoying carrots. This is a party time 10. And next up, we have Elmer's happy because Petunia agreed to. Oh, okay. I Stop says 9. Some dude says 8. The background is blinding me. Zach would like it. Give it a 7, says Rhaegar. 7, 8, and 9 we have. All right, we got a 7, we've got an 8, and we've got a 9. And then Michael Taylor gives it a 9. Thanks me for the image. Welcome to the party, pal. You know what? My brother had a hamster, and we used to feed him 3D Doritos and Pop-Tarts, and he lived to be 6 or 7 years old. That typically only live for 2 to 3 years. Our birds tend to thrive, but yeah, when I get him out of the cage, first thing I do, I lay back and I put Fruit Loops on my chest, and he just goes to town. I apologize if you can. Change mine to 10, says Ollie Pong. I will do that, sir. Let's take away that 7. Let's put up that 10. And we have 1 7 and 4 8s, taking out 5 of those 7 10s. We have 5 9s, taking out the last 2 10s and leaving 3 8s. Wait, no, leaving 3 9s. There, that's what I'm trying to say. I can do that. Yep. All right. Oh, I forgot to score this one. Alrighty, and where is this one? There we go. Alrighty, and that's a 10, and I do believe this one made it to the 8s. There we go. And let's see what we are on the last 2 books of the evening. That one was to me, so that means the next one is to the Lesters again. Go for book 11. Alrighty, and let's see what we got for you. Oh wait, that was book 9. But I put it in the 10 column because I am not doing well today. Okay, hold on just a second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Oh, and 1 7. Okay, and that was 1 5. Yep. Okay, so let me cross these out. A little less room, but we'll deal. Okay. Here we go. Amy and Melissa, you have book 10. What I thought was book 10, but here you go.
Oh, let's see. What have we got here? Well, this is interesting. Why is he Scottish? Huh. Sorry. This is what is this? This is kind of unusual. So he I guess Elmer Fudd and Porky are off to chop down a Christmas tree, and Bugs is Scottish for some reason.
And decorating it while they're trying to haul who knows where.
Right. Okay, so they're hauling their tree home, and he's, I guess, getting the head start and decorating, which is cute. I get the idea and why that would be annoyed. It's interesting, but I do like the painting for it. The expression's a little, I think maybe a little off, but actually Fudd's expression is really good. I think knee-jerk reaction, I think I'll give it a 9.
Alrighty. And Melissa.
Yeah, I think I'll give it a 9 too. Decorating, I think it's probably good. 9.
All right. RDB, what do you say?
This is back when Bugs beat up Glomgold and took his hat.
He wanted something to wear because it was cold, right?
Yeah, I like this. I'm not a fan of pig butt. Oh, wait. It's the pork butt. That's what it is. I like Elmer Fudd in the front there. He's kind of like, he's Bugs Bunny. He's upset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going 10 on this. This is cool.
Alrighty. And, Eric?
This is a 10.
Okay. And MK, what do you think?
Yeah. I like it too. I think it's a 10. Initially, I was looking at what's it, Porky's butt there. I thought that was his butthole or his tail for a split second. I took a double take.
Goodness gracious! I never thought I would have a live stream where the words Porky's butthole was mentioned, but
well, we were talking.
I like it though. It's just a funny cover. You know, Elmer looks pissed off. Bugs is just chilling on it, decorating.
Well,
it.
Dark Ammo says he loves pork butt with Carolina Gold barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I'll go 10 though. It's an awesome cover.
Hey, Porky, you got a tasty butt.
And the Sun Life. Okay, so let's go to the chat. I'm giving it a 10 as well. Let's go to a chat and see what they say. 10 for the Corky butt, says Ollie Pong. 10 because there's no true Scotsman, says Dark Admiral. We have Crazy Hungarian giving this a 10, as well as Michael Taylor saying cool covers and colors. 10 because Bugs is annoying, says Rhaegar. 9 from One Slick. Elmer's like, where's my gun? So we have 5 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 1 9. Now we get to Maranya saying Bugs decorating the tree that Grumpy Elmer and Confused Porky are carrying. Adorable rendering and character-driven humor. Just enough details to sell the holiday season. Score a McBugga 10. Ooh, that makes me want to McRib.
Me and Rhaegar, this channel never started going downhill. It's always started in the gutter. It's working its way up.
We do have to go downhill just to get up. Okay, so Jackson says 10. Ethereal says 9. So does some dude 64. Oh, excuse me. I love pork butt with Carolina Gold barbecue. Yeah, now I want to McRib. All right, we got a 10 and 2 9s. 1 and 2 9s.
Yeah, I saw a commercial today for a McRib, and I realized why I just don't watch Live Television anymore, because the commercials are stupid.
Yeah, I remember people
I've
used
done
to
that before. I've gone, you know what, that commercial's so bad, I'm not buying that product. Good point. Whereas, let's see, it was nice knowing you guys before this channel went down, and yeah, I know my mind can be crazy sometimes. Don't mind me, says MK. He is who he is, and that's why we dig him, man.
I have a quick question.
Okay.
How come it's bad to burn down trees in forest fires, but it's okay to chop them down and take them home?
I mean, I've kind of wondered that for a while. We have an artificial tree, so, you know, that way.
Well, I think if you burn, like I know some burning is like controlled there, so the forest fires don't happen. Those are good.
Yeah.
We have 5 9s going after 11 10s. This wins. This is a 10. All righty. And that leads to RDV in book number 12, the last of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this book you've always been waiting for. Hopefully it gets a good grade. I always like ending on a high note here. You got my 8, says Ice Tops. Oh, no, I guess I didn't, because oh, yes, I did. I just put it so close to the scribbles, I didn't see it. Yes, 1 8 takes down, so we have 10 10s, 5 9s. It is still a 10, but thank you very much, Icy Tops. It does change the score for sure. According to my husband, chopping trees can be controlled, burning trees can't. Plus, forest fires kill the animals in the forest and cook them at the same time. I
love getting serious answers to sarcastic questions.
I know, right? All righty, kids, here we go. It is RDV leading us off, and you get. But wait a second, why am I on? That was book 10.
Yeah, we've got 2 left, don't we?
Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold the prices.
Hold up. Yeah, we have 2 left. 11 and 12.
Boy, if this doesn't give public education a black eye.
Publix? We're getting a black eye as a pleasure.
I don't think I wrote
Okay,
that.
nope. I know what happened. I moved the wrong cover up, and then, yep. All right. So, yes, we do have one more, and that is it. Number 11. All right. And that is for RDV.
What's that one that's left down there?
Yeah,
that's
there's
number
2.
12.
Yeah.
We have
We
2
have
more.
2 left.
That's 11.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you just said 1.
Well, yeah, 1 left.
Okay. Yes. Listen to me. Okay.
No, I would rather not.
This is book 11. Go for it. All right.
This is some classic Bugs Bunny humor. He couldn't get the he didn't have a ladder, so he just used the socks. The sockets in the wall. It's a 10. And he's using a carrot as a star. He's got 5 carrots.
It's the star from the last one. Okay, we're on book 11.
And also look at Sylvester's eyes. He is on some poison. He's drunk. He's got green eyes like that.
Yeah, maybe
Crazy.
Tweety poisoned them. So.
Alrighty, so we have a 10 from RDV. Eric, what do you say?
That's weird until you said that, Venkman. I didn't even notice him in the. Wow. This is a 10 all day.
Alright.
Yeah,
And
MK,
what says you?
Yeah, 10. You know, my first initial thought was maybe why didn't bugs just sit on top of the fireplace there? But then again, maybe it's like part of the wall. I don't know. Like it's too sort of hanging himself in the socks.
I'm gonna go the Roger Rabbit answer and say this is funnier.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, this definitely looks
oh my
funny.
gosh, Petunia's mouth is just weirdly open for some reason.
Well, given the shape of her hand, it looks like she's making some kind of comment about an ornament or its placement or something that needs to be done.
Or she's playing at bugs, maybe.
No. Just look at those bugs.
He's gonna fall on me! Ah!
All right, ladies, what do you say?
In the spirit of the season, should I
The
not
season?
mention some kind of really artistic problem with this, or just say it's cheerful?
It's the
I
best
see.
time of the season.
Oh gosh, I know I'm half asleep and I
I
can.
know,
still-
I know. I took a big yawn and I just opened up a soda. I was like, okay, I gotta sit.
Oh, right.
So
I think then I'll just say that the colors are nice and I like the brushwork. I'll give it a. I think I'll give it a 10. Well, no, 9. That's hard to overlook.
I'm ignoring the colors and just looking at the fact that he is inside the socks of the stocking and he's leaning over like that and he's putting carrots up there. It's absurd.
It is,
So
but it's fun.
All right, we got a 9 from Amy. Melissa, what's you saying?
Well, I think this one is less absurd than the decorating the giant carrot with the carrot tree is ever. It's a little more, it's a little less surreal. And I kind of like, using the stockings as like as a place for him to go to give him the height he needs to run the star. I feel like that's a good, like,
Their step ladder has been left at the party for
right.
a seat, so they had to use the stockings as a.
Stockings as a step ladder. So I thought that was I think that was a kind of a good example of like just a unexpected use of an object. I think that's good prop comedy. I give it a 10 too.
Alrighty. And RDV?
hey, yeah.
Who started this? 1, 2, 3,
I'm
4.
giving
Yeah.
give us a 10 again.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, did you
go.
get your score, or Eric?
All right.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
then I'm going on the 10 train on this one. And let's see what we got. If I find the commercial annoying, I definitely am not buying it, says Rhaegar. More trees are lost to fire than from chopping. Also, fires destroy natural ecosystems, while most Christmas trees are intentionally farmed for cutting. Book 11, Ollie Pong is saying. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Let's see. We have so orcs are the good guys. Let's see. Here we are. Finally a grade. 8. Yeah, math is hard. 8 from Ethereal, 9 from Dark Admiral. Bugs and Porky look off. Elmer and Pigs are red on a red background. Okay, so we've got 9, an 8, and a 7. A 7 from some dude as well. An 8 from One Slick as well, and a 9 from Ice Top. So we've got 2 7s, 2 8s, 2 9s. All right, 2 7s, 2 8s, and 2 9s. Next up, this is from the artist that did the Bugs in the Wreath that Amy loved so much. And then we have Jackson giving this a 7. And we have a 10 from Michael Taylor. Cool covers and colors. Christmas Funnies, this is a great concept with an off-model rendering back to the Carrot Star Tree Topper. Even with flaws, this is a wacky 10. And we have, this looks like it's about 2 seconds from turning into a surrealist postmodernist masterpiece. It's a 10. That was from Rhaegar. And Sylvester is drinking promethazine and alcohol. All right.
Absinthe, I don't know. But
I'd imagine forest fire is worse for the air, too. Remember last year's Canada fires toxic.
yeah, we gotta
Yeah,
realize
but that was Canada.
Yeah, but you guys didn't get those. I
I
got
came
the
into where I am. It was actually bad. The
Okay,
size-
so here. Oh, sorry.
Well,
No, no, I was saying
you
Fields are
live
like
in a sweat town, New York over there.
So we have 3 7s and 2 8s, taking out 5 of those 8 10s, and then 3 9s, taking out the last 3. And this is a 9, ladies and gentlemen. All righty.
Uh,
Yeah, it was most of the East Coast.
I actually love forest fires. California gets them every year.
I thought they'd get earthquakes.
For forest fire season. All right, let's hit the stop. And then finally, yes, we are finally, I could say this and I'm actually be correct about it. This is the final book. So go for book 12. And I do believe Eric is going to lead us off. And here you go.
Ooh. Competition for best of the night.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they caught everybody in mid note, so it's like everybody's expression's just a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is terrific. This is a 10.
Oh my gosh. Did you? I thought that Elmer Fudd was floating for a second.
So, yeah, I know, right? Like, why is he just like
He's really singing really high pitched. So he's
Up in the air a little bit.
All righty. And
I know.
MK.
Yeah, I like the Bug's sweatshirt. That's kind of cool. The snow on the lamp is a nice touch. And I noticed, I don't think the Frosty the Snowman guy is he singing? He's just like smiling like everyone else is singing. But yeah.
I guess it's just holding the music for some people.
Yeah,
that's Engelty when his wife says, "Let's go out and carol."
She will not. No, that was. I would try to get her more than she would try to get me to do that.
Yeah, I love the background, the stars in the sky. I give it a 10 as well. And also, Engelty, I want to ask you, but that a movie, Superman movie, the original, or the first Captain America movie, the MCU?
Okay, first of all, the first Captain America film was in 1990, and that's if you're only counting cinematic, and that was ball suck. I mean, that was.
That's what I was saying, the MCU one, the MCU one.
Oh, first MC. Oh, you know what? Superman.
Yeah.
Of course, they had better technology and so forth, but Superman 78 will always have a spot in my heart. So, yeah. All right, Lester's.
Oh, yay! Yeah, this is really neat. I like how Eric was saying, they're all mid note. You can tell that they're all singing the same song, which is cool because a lot of times when you see caroling, you get the idea that people are kind of almost in their own little place, but they're each singing it in their own kind of way. It looks like Bugs has his hands in his pocket and he's not going over the lyrics. He gets this. He's joining, but he's not like really like being carried away by the music. And Sylvester knows the song. I'm not sure he's even bothering to read it, but he's got a nice expression. Elmer Fudd he looks a little confounded, but he's doing his best with his music over there. And Porky Pig he looks like he would have to sing very, very well. Well, I've heard people who stutter can oftentimes sing, so he might appreciate it.
I remember there was an old
Mel Tillis.
My Sharona.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that's the guy. The guy stuttered badly, but was a great.
Oh
singer.
yeah, I know. He was in Cannonball Run.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. But it's such a beautiful piece. I really love the brushwork and the shading they did on it. And again, when you're doing painting stuff, I like to see them actually using light and shadow to do something structural with it, which has been kind of missing from a lot of the painterly covers on this, which isn't always needed. But I really do appreciate it in this one, and I'll give it a 10.
I guess you're not tired anymore.
Huh? Oh, that was my last one. I needed all my energy.
And Melissa.
Yeah, I say this one's my favorite cover of the night. I'm giving it a 10 too.
Okay, and RDV.
It is a 10, sir.
The 10
And
square.
we only have one party pooper, and that's Jackson right now.
All right, let's see. I give it a 10 as well. These are exactly the covers
Had
I
a
love.
perfect 10 until freaking Jackson came along.
All right, Ollie Pong says, yeah, that's a 10. Absolute gem, says Dark Admiral. But that was Canada. Glad our syrups is disregarded down damn straight. One slick says 10. Some dude says 10. How do you know Elmer is not floating? Rhaegar says 10. Ice Top says 10. Let's see. The first Captain America movie was dreadful. Well, we disagree on that one. Technically, the first one was in the 40s if you count serials. Well, yeah, that's technically TV series, but yeah, okay, I get it. Christmas Funnies, wonderful coloring cover rendered well to character models. Guest appearance by Frosty Snowman. Score a fa la 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 la. Or if you're in a Christmas story, fa ra 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 10. Cool cover, colors, probably my favorite cover, says Michael Taylor, giving it a 10. And then Jackson has to stop the 10 train by giving it an 8. Every party has a pooper. That's why we invited you. Jackson Ray Kirk, excuse me.
Well, it's him and Ethereal Dragon.
The bus.
You turn your camera off so you can sneeze in the microphone?
Actually, I hit.
Now you did.
Yeah, I didn't want you to see. I just want you to hear it. All right.
Everyone's got a 10 except for Ethereal Dragon and Jackson. They are
okay. Ozzy stutters but can sing. Ethereal says 8, but to Ethereal, that's a 10. Let's see. Also, it's unfair to compare Captain America 2011 to Superman because a lot of boomers have very strong sentimental bias towards the movie from growing up with
I'm
it.
not a boomer, and I can say that.
Later.
The Superman
dude.
is...
Also, I'm not a boomer. Eric's not a boomer.
Yeah, I ain't a boomer either.
Are you? Or did you come in at the tail end of that?
I did. 2 years. I'm 2 years a boomer.
I am Gen X. Yeah. Wilmer says 10. Yes, D. Jackson, good memory was bad lesson. I'm pretty sure it's fact 90. Pretty sure it's a fact that Captain America in 1990 was not dreadful. You would have to climb a ladder in order to get to dreadful. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. Alrighty, and
No, he was talking about that one, and you said we disagree. Rhaegar was talking about that one. So now
okay. No, I thought he said. Yeah, he meant the MCU one. Sorry. Yes, that was god awful. All right, so let's get the stop here, kids. And this one has 2 8s in. Did I miss some? Or was it really only 6 10s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I didn't put them down. I just put the 2 8s down. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. 2 8s versus 13 10s. This goes to the 10 column. And let's put this all the way up there. And this is where they stand. Let me get rid of that. This is where they stand. So let's figure out where they go and what comic book we are sending to the bracket fights tonight. There is nothing lower than an 8 tonight. That is not too shabby, kids. All right, a lot of the Dells win, really. These are some awesome freaking covers. Seriously. All right, so we're going to start figuring out where everything goes, and I'll put a go for the 8 column. And we need to know what is your favorite and least favorite of the books that got 8s tonight. And we'll start off with Amy and Melissa.
Hey.
Hold on just a sec. Let's get we've got Deer.
Hold on, I gotta turn my camera on and sneeze.
Okay, we got a Deer, we got Swami, we've got Wreath, and we have Carrots.
Sweet. Carry on.
All right. Amy and Melissa, what is your favorite and least favorite?
I think my most favorite is going to be the one with the little mouse, because that's a good drawing of that little mouse character.
Yeah.
So
Right.
as a drawing, I like that, even though they didn't do great on all the colors, but I do like the strength of the posings in it.
All right.
I don't know if it's fair to say least favorite, but I guess I could say most confusing is the wreath. It's a fine cover, of course, and yeah, and I'm really glad for everybody who enjoys it, but that one's just, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
How about you, Melissa?
My favorite is also the one where Bugs is getting dressed as Santa. Least favorite. I guess I'll be the wreath one.
Okay, and RDB.
The worst is the reindeer,
Okay.
and the best is gonna be the mouse, Santa Claus, and Bugs Bunny.
All right, and Eric.
Best is the carrots and the stocking, and the worst is the Swami.
Kadoki and MK.
Yeah. So what would you guys refer to that one? The Swami?
Yeah.
That's the Indian one, right? The one?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I guess my favorite is yeah, I'll go with the carrot one on the wall. And least favorite, I guess the one where he's smiling in the wreath.
Okie dokie.
Guys,
And let's see. This is rough.
know it.
I'm gonna go deer is the best, and my least favorite is the Swami. And let's go to the chat where Jackson says best is deer, worst is wreath. Okay. And we have good night one Slick and everybody else. Then Maranya saying best is carrot stocking, worst is the wreath. Okay, so best is carrots, worst is wreath. And then we have great stream, y'all. Okay, and have a merry and safe Festivus. Festivus for the rest of us, says some dude. Best is carrots, worst is red, says Ollie Pong. So that would be best is the carrots and worst is the wreath. Next up, we have the best is Bugs Bunny. Oh, nope. Ethereal says reindeer and wreath. And then we have the best is Bugs Bunny winking at you. The worst is carrot with a stocking, says Rhaegar. So the best is the wreath, and the worst is the carrot. And then we have Ollie Pong saying bye, dude, 64. And best is the Arabian Night Santa bugs, and worst is the carrot stocking. All right, Swami and carrots. And then Michael says carrot stocking best, and second worst doesn't look like bugs. Carrot stocking best, second worst doesn't look like bugs. Carrot stocking best, second worst doesn't look like bugs. Michael, I can't. I'm trying. I just can't figure out which one you mean. Yep. Carrot stocking best. Okay, got that one. Have a going, some dude. Let's see. Best is the deer, and the worst is the wreath, says some dude. Best is deer, and worst is the wreath. Alrighty. Once again, Mike, if you want to throw in your, you meant the Santa bugs. Oh,
yeah, the second one from the reindeers.
It doesn't look like bugs because we were discussing that when it happened. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Maranya, for being my.
Yeah, I didn't get that either. Just next time, just say Santa bugs.
There you go. Let's see. Okay, let's get to. I'll get the stop. If you do have a last minute vote, just add it on there. And we'll count it. We'll count it.
You guys
and if it changes anything, we will change that thing. For now, though, let's ratio this crap. And what we got going on is, do we have an obvious? Yes, obviously we have an obvious bad, and that's the wreath, which got 1 positive and 8 negatives. All right, so it is obviously the worst. Then anything else? No, everything else was mostly positive. So let's see. What wins this out? We have a tie also. So next up would be the deer that only got 4 positives and 1 negative. And while it ends up with the same score, it only got 4 positives. These got 5 positives, 2 negatives each. So I'm going to let you guys break this particular tie. Melissa and Amy, between the wait, hold on. That's just a voted thing, isn't it? Carrot stocking or Swami Santa?
I think I'd still probably go with the little porky and the mouse.
Swami Santa. Melissa?
Let's see.
Carrot stocking or Swami Santa?
Oh boy. I know the cleaned up final art is better on the carrot side, but the illustration with the little pellet is just the most appealing.
Okay. And
I'm going with Swami Santa.
RDV.
Salami Santa.
All right, that's 3 of the 5, so it goes in this way. Let's go to the 9s. Let me get the go for 9s, and we'll start with Amy and Melissa. All I need to know is the favorite of the 9s, and let's say what do we got? We've got Christmas tree. Oh, we got Christmas tree and carrot tree. So I'll just put Christmas and carrot.
Carrot Top for Christmas.
They're almost the same image. It's the same.
They almost are. It's yeah. But what is your favorite?
I'll go with. Oh, it's even the same crew decorating it. That's so funny. I'll go with the tree with the carrot star, not this carrot with the carrot star. So
okay, the Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas and then carrot. Melissa, what is the best?
The Christmas tree one.
Alrighty, RDV.
I think that it started off on the right, and then as the day went on, it just everything turned red, and Sylvester just got more and more drunk. That's why his eyes look the way he is. He just wants to go home, go to bed. That'd be way. I'm going with the first one, socks. Christmas tree socks.
Alrighty, and how about you, Eric?
Same.
Okay, MK, what's the best, Christmas or carrot?
I think I prefer Stone Sylvester. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And let's go to the chat where we have red is best, green is worst. Okay, and that is then we've got Ethereal saying red, the Maranya saying the best of the carrot tree, Jackson saying the carrot tree, and then Ollie Pong says red best, green worst. And then we have Christmas tree from Michael Taylor. And then best is carrot tree, worst is bugs in socks.
Yeah,
all right, let me get the stop there. And what we got going on here when we tally it up is it stays the way it is.
You know, MK, I got one for you. Kathy Ireland or Christy Brinkley?
Probably
Ooh,
are we talking prime or like current version?
Oh,
Prime.
prime.
Okay. Yeah. Probably Kathy Ireland by a little bit. For me. Yeah. But I'm trying to picture Christy Brinkley. Let me just look up a picture of her for a second.
Right. Okay, so while you're doing that, let's go to the Lesters, and we are picking which book is going to be sent to the bracket fights. What is the best and worst of the 10s? What do we have here? We've got what do we have here? We've got a Christmas list. We've got Buttfire.
Chimney.
And then we've got Carol. Carols. And then we've got Party. And then we've got Tree. All righty. What do you say? What is the best and worst? Oh, and then we have Carolers.
They're voting for Brinkley in the chat.
Yeah, I'm definitely go Kathy Ireland. Yeah.
Let's call the first one where Bugs is singing. I'll just put singing. And there you go. What do you think, Lester sisters?
Oh, my favorite overall is the chimney one. I just think that's got it's got a great pose. The composition's nice on it. It states the idea very cleanly. And I really like that one overall. Least favorite? I guess it would be the oddly Scottish bugs. It's a fine picture. I just don't understand.
He lost his kilt.
Melissa.
Or he's off kilter.
Yeah, I'd say I like the basically the same as Amy.
Okay. And RDV.
Make that 3 for Hair on Fire. And the
That's
worst,
not what it's called.
Well, he isn't. Burnt butt hair, okay? There you go. least favorite is the party.
Okay. And Eric.
My favorite is the caroling,
All right.
and my least favorite is hair on fire.
Nobody's going to
Give
say
them all
butt
10.
fire.
But well, yeah, hair. Yeah,
Right.
that's clever.
It
All
is.
right.
That's very clever.
MK, which one is your favorite and which one is the least favorite?
Actually, yeah. Well, my least favorite is definitely the one where he's singing with the bubbles.
That's your least favorite?
Yeah, that's my least favorite. I'm just trying to figure out my favorite. I guess my favorite, I'll go with, yeah, Bugs Bunny out of the chimney with his tail on fire. Oh, I just find it funny.
And I'm picking the Carolers, the last book 12, and the worst of them. I mean, there's no worst.
Yeah.
But, it's the Christmas list is for me. All right, going to the chat. We have best is Corky Butt, which is the tree. And the worst is Santa's List. That's Ollie Pong. And then we've got Maranya saying the best is the list and the worst is the party. All righty. Next up, we have Jackson saying the list is the best. The worst is Bugs singing. All righty. And let's see. We have Ice Top saying the best is singing Bugs. The worst is Scottish Bugs. All righty, which is the tree. And then we have Carolers is best. Worst is Butt Fire. All righty.
That's a new DC character.
How do I score this?
Butt Fire.
All right, is that everybody? Oh, here we go. Michael Taylor, last cover is best. And the worst is the fourth cover, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, the party. All righty. There we go. If you have a last minute bid or vote, just put it on in there. If it changes anything. Oh, hello. Giant Bugs singing. Okay, Giant.
Bugs singing.
Okay, so most of them are giant editions. The party's a giant. The tree is
one
a giant.
says giant down the side, though.
But all of them do.
No, they don't.
And then you have the party and the tree saying giant down the side. So, Ethereal, do you mean the party, the tree, or the carolers? And then I'll mark Bugs singing as the last.
Do you think maybe it means the one with the death notes?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The party says giant, the tree says giant, and well, it says giant comics on the.
Well, he's not singing in the party one though.
Yeah. No, but it says he said the giant is the best, but which one is the best?
Party is a giant size issue. The strangely
we know
Scottish.
that Bugs singing is the worst for him, but what is the best is giant. That's one of the reasons why I try to get a little title there. So we know what.
Another reason why you should just say 1 through 6.
That would be easier, wouldn't it?
We've been over this.
Yeah, I don't. I've got to be reminded that on the day. I'm not going to remember tomorrow. It's a smart idea. It's just.
That's true. Or A B C D E F G, whatever.
Yeah. Like the auctions.
There you go. Yeah, I think 1 through 6 makes more sense. All right, here we go.
The Christmassy one's best.
That's true.
Okay.
If you do letters, you might start getting bids.
Yep, Ethereal. If you when you come up, just say which one you meant there, and if it changes anything, we'll change it. But what we got here is only one with no positives and all negative. And since it has the same amount of negatives with positives, that has to be the worst, and that is the party. All righty. And then we have, let's see, next up, we have 1 best and 3 worst and 1 best and 3 worst. We got a bit of a tie, and that is with Bugs singing. There we go. And it is with the Christmas tree. All right. And then we have one that cancels it out with 2 positive, 2 negative, and that's the list. And next up, we've got 2 comics with 4 positive each, but one has 2 negatives and one has no negatives. And the one we are sending to the bracket fights with no negative votes,
Eric, I just realized why he was getting scared by the list.
is the Carolers.
Because
there you go.
Bugs said, you just made the list.
That's right.
All righty. And Ollie Pong is saying the Caroler. Well, it made the list, guys. There we go. And this is what we got. This is the list that we made, ladies and gentlemen. At number 12, we have Wreath Bugs, and then decorating the deer is number 11. Number 10 is Carrot Stockings. Number 9 is Swami Bugs. Number 8, we've got decorating the carrot tree. Number 7 is decorating the Christmas tree. Number 6, we have a Christmas party. Number 5, we have a singing Bugs with the Phantom Zone notes. Number 8, we got a carrying the tree while number 4, I meant while decorating it. The list is number 3. Bugs on Fire is number 2, and the Carolers is number 1, and it shall join the bracket fights at the end of the thing. Y'all are going on Santa's naughty list for downvoting that cover. Oh, come on, they're all good. That made the 10. The 10s were tough tonight because they were all good. They're all contenders.
Bum fair got a bum.
Bum fire.
It
It got 2 negatives. The
We get the
Carolers
negatives.
at the end got none, but they both got the same amount of positives.
Tell me the names of these people who've downvoted my cover.
All righty, kids. Oh, a little bit of an announcement, ladies and gentlemen. One of the things Gail is looking forward to living in a small town like Muncie, Indiana, is doing small town Christmas stuff. And a lot of stuff is happening tomorrow. She's got some time off at night, which is getting less and less before Christmas Day. And so we're going to hang out tomorrow and not have an auction.
Okay.
We'll do one next week. Thank you guys for putting us in a position we could do that. We're relaxed now also. And the last auction was a big one. And I told Gail even I was kind of considering not having one just because everybody stepped up and helped us out in our time of need. But we decided that we're going to be going to see some of the shows, the lighting and a lot of the tree and a lot of other stuff that's going on. They're having like sidewalk sales and restaurants are putting out booths and such. So it's a whole thing. And we wanted to be a part of it. We tried to be a part of it last week, but it was 17 freaking degrees. And we Floridians were not getting out to do that. Also, new boxes came in, so I'll be able to start getting everybody's books out and such. So there you go.
17's a bit cold, right? Yeah.
It was a lot cold. Gail's going through menopause, so she's like, "Well, it's not really cold to me." And that night, she was like, "Okay, we got to go home."
So we implore you all, since there will be nothing on Isle of Comics, to stop over and watch the Geeky Puppet Show.
When we get home, we'll do.
As I said, there'll be nothing on Isle of Comics, so watch the Geeky Puppet Show.
Yeah, and when we get home, we'll do a live stream just to say hi, do something, you know.
Eric's
restaurants are putting out boobs.
I know.
Thank you, Jackson. Boobs. What are you trying to say there, Eric? Because
I know what VENKMAN was trying to say.
I was going to say, Eric, enjoy your night off.
Hey, have you guys seen the
Merry Christmas.
Amazon commercial where the trucks are going to that nice neighborhood with all the lights and everything, putting packages on all the porches?
No, new commercial?
And then you had the branches stealing all of them.
Well, I said they showed the follow-up tonight where they're all getting stolen.
Right.
Yeah.
What's Geeky Puppet Show? Geeky Puppet Show is RDV and Puppet Team's channel. If y'all don't know, Professor Pixel actually made a puppet of me.
Yes.
They started a channel. They do comic book readings and virgin sacrifices for some reason. They live in a country where it's not against the law.
Almost virgins. No.
Almost virgin. I mean, it is American.
It's expensive to get a real virgin.
Well, that's why Pixel went to the Philippines. He was tired of being sacrificed.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. But yeah, by all means, give them a try. Check them out. See if they're your cup of tea. We're gonna go Like I said, we're going to go see some of the great city of Muncie, Indiana, what they have to offer. Let me tell you, if you've ever seen Parks and Recreation, they're not kidding. they are joking, but those are jokes based on reality. That's all I got to say. There's a lot of the one thing that gets me is in Parks and Recreation, they kept on saying there's no problem that breakfast food can't solve. There's like 10 different breakfast spots in this tiny ass city. I'm not joking about that. They love their breakfast foods.
It is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah, sometimes the smallest places are the best.
Well, you know what it is? It's probably because all the colleges, all the people are getting high off of weed or going for breakfast in the morning.
I guess so. The follow-up is them not running at all with the distribution centers being goodness, it's cool. But yeah, he left the link in the chat if y'all want to check it out. When they do readings, they do not take it serious.
Yeah, it's not a like. So if you thought our off-brand humor was bad tonight, it's 10 times worse in the readings.
They have bad humor. Yes,
Sharon. We must stop the Red Skull.
Oh no! He's come back again, and this time he has the ray gun. That kind of thing.
If only we had some Cloblobs.
Cloblobs, for those who don't know, was on the cover of one of the Space. It was one of the ones I didn't get, by the way. So yeah, good night, everyone. I'm heading out. Merry Christmas to all. Says I stops. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. By the way, we will be doing one of these again on Sunday. It will probably be the last before Christmas, because even if we do a live stream on Monday, I want it to be a hangout, just chill before Christmas time. But the one on Sunday is going to be Santa Funnies from Dell Comics in the 1940s and 50s. So it should be nice. Yeah, it should be a 10 fest.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, and good thing I got one for you. So, two questions. One, who is more attractive in their prime? So, Terminator 2, Linda Hamilton versus Sigourney Weaver, Alien 2, and who would win in a fight between them?
Okay. First of all, I think Linda Hamilton is on her worst day better looking than Sigourney Weaver. She is an attractive woman. Don't get me wrong. But you're talking also about jacked up, looking hot Linda Hamilton. But the face style, where she's almost got like chipmunk cheeks, but I like that facial type. Who would win in a fight? Sigourney Weaver's got the height, and she's got the weight, she's got the reach, but Linda Hamilton had been trained to fight, remember. She joined the militia groups and all that and learned how to do what she needed to do. So I have to go Linda Hamilton on both counts. Sorry, Jackson, I'm disagreeing with you. Yeah,
that's a good answer. Good breakdown.
Because she's trained. And
are you the keymaster? Not understood. Sorry, go away. That's E.
Yeah, no. I think.
She was hotter in Ghostbusters.
She is absolutely, yeah. And by the way, if you're wondering, Hanover Street, it's a 1980s movie. She's in, and there's like a 10-minute bathing scene. So there you go, Sigourney Weaver. Linda Hamilton? No, I don't think she's ever done a nude scene. Yeah,
she got on with the Beast and Beauty and the Beast, right?
Oh wait, there is a movie I've got. I don't remember what it is, but no, I'm gonna say Linda Hamilton is either a no, or she did one in a movie that's so obscure I don't remember it. But a movie called Hanover Street will get you Sigourney Weaver. So there you go. Who's
still acting? Linda Hamilton.
Sigourney Weaver's still acting.
What is she doing?
She was in the Avatar movies.
Okay, I don't.
Not only is she acting, but her movies are making money. No, she was in a couple of.
I don't watch the Avatar movies. I can't put myself through that much torture.
Hamilton is in the Resident Alien series, I think.
Right? Oh, really? Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah,
she's been on there for like 3 seasons now.
Yeah.
Also, I think you consider that they're enemies too. Some people have considered got Aliens versus Terminator. So I mean, there's that.
As far as here's the thing: That is a series. Now you need to write some of these questions down for Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what we got here. You got Terminator, and then you got Terminator 2. Okay, those are top notch. Terminator 3 is watchable. The Terminator that takes place in the future, that's tolerable. Then what do we have? We had Terminator Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis. Yeah.
And then we had the Terminator Dark Fate. So there's 5 watchable Terminators and 1 absolutely not watchable.
If you're told the only way you could survive is by chopping off one of your legs, which leg would you chop off and why?
Left. Okay, so Aliens had Alien and Aliens, top notch. Alien 3, tolerable. Alien 4, tolerable. Alien versus Predator, it's entertaining. Let's see, Alien Requiem is unwatchable. And then you had what was it? Those Prometheus movies, boring as fuck. They're both unwatchable. And this last one was entertaining.
The first one was okay.
You didn't? You liked the first one? Yeah, I couldn't get
the Squid Baby.
God awful. Yeah. It was yeah. She has a squid baby, and then she runs down the hall, and she completely forgets it when she sees an old guy. I'm sorry. The fact that you just gave birth to a fucking alien is a hell of a lot more interesting than this old guy you thought was dead was still alive. It would be I thought you were dead, dude. I just gave birth to a squid baby. That movie was shit. But yeah, that's what I would say. I'd say both of them probably have the same amount. And by the way, tolerable. If I knocked out the tolerable and the actual good ones, Terminator has the first 2. I actually like third, and I like Dark Fate. So they've got 4. Aliens had Aliens 2. I actually like the 4th one because I love the director, and Aliens versus Predator in this last one. So I guess Aliens wins with me.
Did you say you like Dark Fate? That's something I barely hear.
Yeah, actually, that was one of the things me and RDV had a whole video about. We enjoyed that movie.
As everybody's like, oh, it's the border control thing. And I'm like,
oh my gosh, look, that woman isn't dressed like a fucking Disney princess while she's fighting robots. Dear Lord. They said, I heard what's his name's video, and he brought it up that the fact the actress was the same one in what is it? That movie with God damn it, what's his name? Shit, Scottish fellow, was a horror film based on an English movie. But anyway, the actress was the same, and she looks like a normal woman. She's not muscled up or anything like that. And they still brought it up like that's going to make this film worse for some reason. Critical Drinker did it. Sometimes he is. Yeah.
I think he's like pounding on the new Superman trailer already, and I'm like, really?
You know what's funny? The Critical Drinker, I always get him and Ricardo a lot confused. Like, which one's the one that in jail? It's like, because I don't pay attention to either one of them.
Rhaegar's saying Alien and Aliens were good. I think Alien 3 and 4 were bad. Once again, I love the director of Alien 4, and I like the way that movie looked quite a bit.
I actually like one more than
he did a movie called what was it? The Children. Oh goodness, nah. You know what? Don't even bother. Okay, AVP is fun, but to me, that's when I said it was entertaining. I agree, it's bad, but it's fun. But that still counts.
So
AVP Requiem Prometheus was also fun but stupid, and the Alien Covenant was.
So terrible. Today I was watching a Christmas movie because of my friend's house. It was on TV, and I'm like, "What's the only other Christmas movie that Tim Allen's been in, other than the Santa Claus?"
Oh, Christmas with the Cranks.
It was on. Yeah, I was like,
I watch it every year. It sucks.
Yeah, it does. But I
don't know what it is about that movie that I like. I like the fact I like when everybody comes together at the end. It's very Christmassy feel to me, but yeah, it's a very mean-spirited film.
Emmett Walsh is in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's a great actor. What else is he in? And I realized, oh my gosh, that's right, he died back in March.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some leaked pictures of a movie coming out next year. I don't know I forget what the name is, but Arnold Schwarzenegger apparently is gonna be Santa in some sort of comedy or something. Yeah, somebody was talking about today, and I saw pictures. He's
I
like,
didn't see it.
he's
Oh,
walking
that's a
down-
movie.
Yeah, he's walking
A
down the
movie that I
UFC.
was on the positive train long before everybody else was Jingle All the Way.
Yeah,
We just got done watching that.
I like that
so
movie.
much
Yeah,
fun.
it's a fun movie.
Turbo Man.
When it first came out, nobody liked it. I was like, really? I mean, Jake Lloyd sucks, but when I heard Jake Lloyd was gonna be Anakin, I was like, oh no, he's horrible. He is horrible.
I usually like movies until I see that Tom Arnold's in it, and then I'm just like, nah.
Except for what's it called? The movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, directed by James Cameron. He was good in that.
Eraser?
No, I see it, but I can't remember the name. I'm done, I guess. I don't know.
Not Terminator, right?
No.
Tom Arnold.
True Lies. True Lies.
Oh, True Lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, we're deep into the Christmas movie watching. We did Jingle All the Way today. We did what else? We watched a couple of them this afternoon as well. I cannot even remember what we did. We're watching Mickey's Very Special Christmas with all the. It's like it got a whole bunch of different segments. One where Goofy's kid wants to get a letter to Santa.
So you didn't watch the Christmas Carol yet? It's
No, not yet. Not yet.
I've never seen that movie Bad Santa. I always hear people talking about that.
Dude, it's awesome.
All right. It's all right. Yeah. I like that one. Tom Holland is not a good actor, says Ethereal Dragon. I have yet to see anything that proves you wrong, Ethereal. He's capable. He's capable actor.
He's not the best actor, but they keep shoving him down our throats. So I can agree. He's kind of overrated.
I saw the original Alien first and second Terminators. Great movies, says Michael Taylor. I remember we saw Alien, the first one, when we got HBO. HBO was huge at the time. It was like, holy shit, we get movies at our house? That's awesome. It was brand new, and that movie scared the fuck out of me. But also, they after 8 o'clock, they didn't show R-rated movies until after 8 o'clock. And they had at one point I remember they had a double feature of Alien and The Thing, and I built a pillow fort watching this thing. Those things scared the shit out of me.
And also, if you're drinking, this is partial right that he's not a good actor because he's only good at directing, like Chucky.
Okay.
Chucky directs. Okay.
I'm heading out, kids.
Have a good
great rest of the movie conversation. Have fun in your small town tomorrow.
We might steer it to Christmas movies on Monday.
All right. See ya.
Have a good one, man.
Good night, Aaron.
Alrighty. That is, we should end this before it becomes too long. There you go.
I was going to ask either of you guys if you ever seen a good sci-fi movie called. Actually, I think it's underrated. It's called The Hidden, 1988.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's something a lot of people are like, what's that? I never heard of it. Like,
that was one of the first movies. That was one of the first movies I showed working in a movie theater.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Kyle MacLachlan and that girl with those bright blue eyes that was in They Live. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I like that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I'm out too. Everybody have a good one. I think it's a good time to call it. You kids have a great time. Don't forget to show up for the Geeky Pup show tomorrow. And then later we'll do a little live stream when we get back. And Sunday definitely for Santa Claus comics. And on Monday we'll do a little bit of a live stream. Meg Foster is her name. Yes, Rigger. As always, thank you very much for hanging out with us. And thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Later.
Later, D.